What are common mistakes that we regularly see in dog bite claims? Hi, I'd like to go over with you some common mistakes we see in dog bite cases in hopes that you can avoid making these mistakes in your own case. Okay, first, you want to make sure you don't wait too long to bring a claim, and there are a few different aspects of this. First, you want to avoid missing a statute of limitations. Most of the time in Illinois, to bring a dog bite case, you would have to have suit on file within 2 years of the dog bite incident or the attack. There are some exceptions. If, for instance, the animal was owned by a governmental entity, there could be a shorter statute of only 1 year. If the injured party was a minor, there could be a longer statute. They would typically have until 2 years after their 18th birthday. The best way to know what statute of limitations applies in your case is to get a free consultation from a lawyer who can talk about your case and advise you of what statute of limitations applies. But it's important you don't miss that, because if you don't have a lawsuit on file by that date, you're barred from bringing a claim. And we've seen some cases where some insurance companies have sort of given people assurances that they were going to take care of it and kind of drag things out until past the statute of limitations. And then the person no longer has a right to recover. Okay, the second aspect of waiting too long to bring your claim. You want to bring a claim before your witness's memories have faded and evidence that you would need to prove your claim becomes unavailable. So that's another risk you run in waiting too long to bring a claim. Other common mistakes: failing to report the incident or the attack to the relevant animal control authority. It's important that you call animal control after a dog bite incident so they make a record of what happened. It's also important that you check the records with animal control to see if the dog that bit you has been involved in any other attacks or incidents, or if the dog bit anyone else, because that could have a big impact on the value of your claim. A jury is going to be much less understanding to a party that's so irresponsible that they've let their dog bite multiple people than they might be in an incident where it was a one-time deviation from how the dog had acted for the last 10 years. So you definitely want to know if the dog has been involved in another attack. You can find that out typically through a Freedom of Information Act request, and usually on the county or the city's website they'll have information about how to do that. But if you need help, reach out. We'll be glad to help you. Next mistake is failing to get the medical help you need. So if you've been injured, if you've been a victim of a dog bite, you should talk to your doctor. If it's bad enough, you should go get emergency treatment. And it's important to get medical treatment if you want to pursue a claim, so we can document the nature and extent of your injuries. Otherwise, it'll be very hard to prove what happened to you, or that you were suffering, or for how long you were suffering. So also, it's just a good idea to get checked out if you've had a significant dog bite injury. In a related note to that, what do you do with your medical bills? Well, another common mistake we see is trusting that the at-fault party's insurance is going to take care of your medical bills for you, and not billing all of your medical bills to your own group health insurance. If you have health insurance, we almost always find that it's a good idea for the client to use that health insurance. So run all of your medical bills related to the incident through your own group health insurance. It's true that you may have to repay your health insurance for at least some percentage of what they paid out on your behalf when your case settles, if your case settles, but at least you'll, one, get the benefit of the discounts that your insurance carrier has already negotiated for you with various medical providers, and two, you'll have the peace of mind of knowing that your bills, or at least most of your bills, have already been paid. So you're not pressured to take an unfair or low settlement just to cover your medical bills to avoid your debts, going to a collection agency. Another common mistake we see is someone accepting too low of a settlement without consulting with a lawyer to have some idea what their case is worth. Dog bite cases have very favorable law in Illinois, so they're often good cases, and it's a shame that sometimes people are tricked by maybe an insurance adjuster into taking too low of a settlement. You've got to keep in mind that at the end of the day, the insurance adjuster's job is to pay you as little as they can get you to accept. So you're always better off to have a free consultation with a lawyer to at least get an opinion about what your case might be worth, with no obligation in that discussion with the lawyer before you take a settlement. If you have any other questions about dog bite claims, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you. And I hope you found this information helpful, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you.